Hello everyone, welcome to the Ichimoku daily analysis for the S&P 500 for Monday, June the 13th, 2011. Well, a continuation of the trend to the downside today, and we've had a candle that made a lower high and a lower low, which means that in the first time frame we have a trend that's down. We also have a trend that's down in the second time frame. We can see here a series of lower peaks and lower troughs in this market, a very strong second time frame downtrend. So a downtrend in both time frames. Now for today's trading, however, we have seen a change in the sentiment compared to the previous day's trading. And previously we had a very large red body candle denoting the sellers being in the ascendancy, taking control of this market, showing strong commitment. Today all of that's evaporated and we have a very small body candle, almost a doji type candle, a spinning top type candle. And spinning top type candles are candles of indecision, and that's because we have a very small body, which means that neither the bulls nor the bears really made any significant bullish or bearish net progress between the open and the close. But also we have a large shadow on the top and on the bottom, and that represents from the shadow on the top downside price rejection. So as the market interacted with resistance at 12.75, the buyers lost commitment and the sellers came back into the market. The shadow on the bottom represents the sellers losing commitment and the buyers coming back into the market, and that was as the market interacted with this 12.65 area of support. So we have a well-defined area of support and resistance for this candle for the day's trading. So that makes this area very important for tomorrow's trading. Either the upside for a potential change of trend or the downside for a continuation of trend. Now if the trend does continue to the downside, we don't have any strong support until we trade down to around 12.46, 12.47, and that's this area here. Previous swing lows, and we can see here very close to being a swing low in that area as well. This type of candle is also a potential Japanese candlestick Harami reversal, and that's where we have a prior downtrend, a previous red body candle, a large red body, and then a smaller red body which is enclosed within the body of the previous. The indecisiveness adds a little bit more weight to this being a potential reversal, so the high of this current candle and this resistance at 12.75 becomes even more important to this market. So there's very strong potential for a change of trend to the upside. Now in Ichimoku charts terms, we are trading below the cloud. We did have this bearish breakout quite some time ago when we tested 1300 and then eventually closed down below there. So the market is negative in big picture terms. Also negative in the medium term and fast term timeframes by trading below the Kijun Sen, which is the pink line, and the Tenkan Sen, the green line. Both of those indicators are pointing down, reflecting very strong downside momentum in this market. Now if we do see a change of trend to the upside, very strong likelihood that the Kijun Sen will turn flat, and if it does, then there will be a good likelihood that the market will retrace back up towards that area. It wouldn't surprise to see the market test up to around the 1300 level if we can change the trend and take out the 12.75 region. Here we have the Chikou span, that's the orange line here, and that's simply the current closing price projected back 26 periods, and we compare that to the price action corresponding at that time, and it's trading below there, so that reaffirms the negativity that we're seeing in the market in all time frames. In the short-term time frame and the medium-term time frame, this market is looking a little bit overextended, so another reason for a potential retracement back towards higher levels. So obviously for the next day's trading, watch 12.65 for a potential continuation of the trend to the downside, but certainly watch 12.75 and the high of the current candle for a potential change of trend.